And on lighter note, you got to flirt with Brie Larson, which is a nice job, right?
Well, we don't really flirt with each other.
You kind of held hands once, didn't you?
I don't think so. We were actually quite keen that there shouldn't be there's a chemistry of mutual respect. Brie's wonderful. She's an absolutely phenomenal actress with such natural intelligence.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Celebrity Expert, your number one source for all things TV shows and celebrities. And in today's video, we're gonna look at Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson flirting with each other.
She was back and forth with award season.
Every weekend. She won another one. It was amazing. It was an amazing thing to witness. No, she was great, and she's so spirited.
Yeah.
And she was so much fun on this. She kept saying how, you know, I think this was the first time she'd been on a set this size, and it was like, you know, we were flying in vintage helicopters.
Before we begin with this video, here's a quick and easy question for you all. Can you all name the character that Tom Hiddleston plays in the Marvel movies? If you know the right answer, let us know in the comment section down below, or stick to the end of the video, which is when I'm going to reveal the answer to this question.
We bonded together very fast. We sang karaoke in Hawaii, learned how to surf in Waikiki Beach in Honolulu. We went go-karting, we had barbecues, we went and got street food in Hanoi. It was really fun.
That sounds like fun.
While you guys watch this amazing flirting moments between Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston, I'm going to talk about why Brie Larson is fed up with Tom Hiddleston and what is going on exactly between them.
It was actually, do you remember that explosion of, there was an explosion of earth.
There's an explosion of dirt that hit you in the face.
Hit me clean in the face.
It's one of my favorite
because they lied to you.
Did Taylor Swift cause trouble for Tom Hiddleston's co-stars? His Kong Skull Island co-star actually told how fed up she was with Tom when he used to talk about Taylor Swift, and it's used to make things tense on set.
Somebody got it. Somebody got this. It was myself and Brie and Thomas Mann, and there was an explosion of earth, and I just put my head up at the wrong moment. And one of the crew was also filming it, and we got Sam to sneeze as a voiceover for the video. So it looks like basically...
Yikes, it sounds like Tom Hiddleston and Brie are not the most compatible co-stars. While Taylor does not seem to necessarily be the root of the problem, she certainly does not seem to be helping anything. We can only hope that Taylor isn't the reason why Tom has become a snob.
What would you like to do with him as your BFF?
Well, maybe play Mario Kart.
He'd definitely choose Donkey Kong.
I would think, but you don't know. He could be more of a Yoshi kind of guy. You never know.
Even if Taylor is heavily contributing to the issues between Brie and Tom, the source hinted that a lot of the feud has to do with their backgrounds. Brie comes from a humble background, so she thinks he has quite the overinflated ego. Sure, dating a superstar like Taylor can boost the old self-esteem, but it shouldn't hinder your ability to get along with people.
I love that you were saying you chose this movie because it's not like a damsel in distress. You have and especially someone with you who sticks up for women's rights and sticks up for what you believe in. How good does it feel to pursue this character?
Oh my gosh, well, so much so is like the simple answer. I became an actor, and as time went on realized that it was my form of activism. It was my way of sharing stories that you can share them with this giant platform.
In fact, Tom's behavior is not just bothering Brie, it's causing some major tension. At this point, they can barely stand each other, the insider added. Oh dear. After her breakthrough role in 21 Jump Street, Brie Larson has stuck to more dramatic films, including her critically acclaimed performance in short term 12. This film would mark her first major tentpole as well as her first big action pick, giving her a body of work that rivals those of actresses like Emily Blunt and Jessica, who have shown the ability to seamlessly jump from one genre to the next.
No.
I have to make a phone call. Okay.
Where'd you get this guy?
I gotta pee.
Don't worry about it. He's British. He's a method actor. Dude, you were awesome till you started that poetry. That's what I'm talking about.
Tom and Brie Larson have already begun promoting their movie appearing at San Diego's Comic-Con many years ago. So the fakeness has already begun. Sure, they seemed like totally happy co-stars, but the source insists that they were simply just putting on a front. Behind the scenes, it's a different story.
Bree said bring snacks.
They always have food, and more food than you think.
Okay.
Yeah. There's something I used to know about, like if you're pitching camp, always...
Pitching camp?
Like, yeah, pitching camp at night.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
Yeah, so if you're like having to bivouac or something, always try and figure out the direction of the sun.
Considering the movie Kong Skull Island had released, Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson better settle their scores and put on happy faces. If Taylor Swift really is a big part of the tension between Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston, who knows, it could result in the end of Hiddle Swift, which it already did. We definitely don't want that to happen, but it did happen. So let's hope that Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson can make some amends soon.
Certainly our first day, myself and Brie.
First day.
First day.
It was our first day and also our last day, because it was like,
yeah, that's so true.
Shooting pieces of everything. So a lot of times we've been asked like, oh, so you were in Hawaii, Australia, Vietnam, like which part was that scene in? I was like, everywhere.
Yeah.
Because
So
you'd
all
shoot
the jumble.
one person's coverage one
Yeah.
way and then you'd like 3 months later
Yeah.
shoot the other side of it.
I don't know if you got to do this, Sam, you probably did, but we got to take a real flight in a Huey helicopter in Oahu.
Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson are two of the most well-renowned actors on the planet at the moment, and they star together in a movie called Kong Skull Island. They are also a major part of the Marvel movies, playing Loki and 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. When Tom Hiddleston was filming Kong Skull Island back in 2015, I remember thinking that Tom Hiddleston should be playing a role with Brie Larson. I still think they would suit each other really well, but it became pretty clear that it wasn't going to happen. She's a long-term boyfriend, and I suspect she's gotten used to friend-zoning dudes.
You got a handle on it.
Yeah, depending on your costume, make sure you get air conditioning.
Oh, very wise. I think that's a
They can tell you that. Make sure there's a thing they can plug into that
there is
pumps cool air into your costume.
always.
I'm already concerned about going to the bathroom. I was like, I need some snaps
Be
or
concerned
something.
with that.
Because
Tell you what,
I go to the
be
bathroom
concerned.
so
that's where we're
much.
going to leave it.
British hunk Tom Hiddleston revealed he got to film some pretty romantic scenes, including one in an open-doored helicopter at sunset over the Pacific Ocean with his stunning co-star Brie Larson.
Deep in the jungle all day with no cell service. You know that. You know that.
I got my Judge Judy fix every day.
Tom, how was your trailer?
It's great. Yeah.
As if Tian wasn't in it when you got there.
So BBC Radio 2 show host Chris Evans could not resist trying to find out if there was a budding love affair between stars when Tom Hiddleston stopped by the radio studios on Friday morning. The host of the show was pushing his superstar guest to say something about his Academy Award-winning co-star's stunning looks, but the British actor would not be drawn.
I think it's a chemistry of mutual respect.
What are you seeing when you're filming that? Because it must be quite difficult, because there's a lot of action scenes in it. And obviously these monsters aren't running around. So are you talking to a tennis ball?
Yeah, no tennis balls, because they can't put them high enough.
Okay.
So it would just be the top of a tree or a cloud in the sky or at the peak of a mountain. That was the question every day was, how big is it?
Tom Hiddleston, who has been tipped as a possible replacement for Daniel Craig as James Bond, told the Chris Evans Breakfast Show, Brie Larson and I got to go in the island of Hawaii at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with no doors on the helicopter, the blades running. One of the night manager's co-stars in Kong Skull Island is John C., who also starred in the presenter and actor's favorite movie, which follows its Californian characters' interrelated experiences as they search for the meaning of life. Alright guys, so answer to the question I asked you at the beginning of the video is Loki. Yes, Tom Hiddleston plays the character of Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you got this answer right, then you are a huge fan of Tom Hiddleston.
And one just for Tom, who's come from Instagram as well, was like, are you going to be the next James Bond?
Where did you get that idea?
I think
I don't know.
I feel like you were supposed to ask me that question because I'm actually going to be the next James Bond.
There you go. As soon as she works on her
It's going
accent.
to be Jamie Bond.
As soon as she works on her accent.
I'm already working on it. I got
Jane
the job.
Bond.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed this one. If you did, do like, share and comment on this video, and do not forget to subscribe to The Celebrity Expert. And we'll see you around next time with another brand new video. Till then, keep watching The Celebrity Expert. Bye guys.